Intersection Magazine Podcast.
Welcome to Intersection Magazine Podcast. In this episode, we'll be talking about the subject of media and its influence on politics. In this particular case, on the elections that may be taking place. And to a lesser extent, the idea about how some technologies are struggling between their role that they play either as data companies or as technology companies or as media companies, which is what we've seen often discussed in the case of companies like Google or Facebook and other platforms. For this particular episode, we will be combining some of the information that we got from a series we like to explore, which is Succession. And of course, the dynamics of that particular series are interesting, but how the relationship between the family members plays into their role in media and to a bigger extent on the political landscape. Once again, thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. We look forward to engaging with you, and we hope you enjoy this episode. In this episode of Succession, and in the discussion around media and influence in politics, we need a bit of background to kind of establish where the family is and the management team and the board in terms of how the story plays out and why this is important. First of all, the three children, Roman, or the four children, Roman, Shiv, and Kendall, and Connor to a lesser extent, are all, in a sense, trying to please their father. They're going through a transition. A few months before the father's almost dying, and then he comes back to life. So they're trying to see how to negotiate the new level, the new administration, a new point in their lives. This is a challenging time because they have to deal with each of their own competencies. And to be clear, Kendall is outstanding in his ability to run the organization. He's proved that before. But his father views him as a rebel and as a usurper. He's gone against everything that he knows to be true by challenging his father and going out to media to challenge him. And as we talked about this before, it seems as though the father, in a sense, is trying to teach the son how to be a leader. Logan, in a sense, is not the best of fathers, but he seems to be a good mentor. You see him testing the waters with his children and seeing if they have what it takes to be cutthroat leaders, which is what essentially is involved in this complex web and this complex organization which he runs. It's multinational, it's global. The level of influence that he has is astounding. We're talking about a man who is able to make a phone call and have the head of state online talking to him directly. So in terms of what's going on in the family, that's a bit of the background. When Shiv speaks about her understanding of the political landscape, you can see that she's also very well informed. Disguised in Roman's sense of humor and his cynicism is a sharp and excellent wit, which gives him the ability to understand issues very quickly and to cut down anybody who opposes him intellectually. Connor, on the other hand, seems to be a little bit out there. He'd be in our modern day, he'd be one of those who would support maybe like a Green Party. So he's, in a sense, anti-establishment, but he also wants to be a part of the race for the White House. So you have all these three at play. Now, the father has signed, or they're looking into some kind of merger or acquisition with a rival group that's been doing some form of media, but that feel that they're a step ahead of Waystar because they are maybe a little bit more tech savvy. Waystar is pretty much more in the category of old school media. They're a giant that may find it a little bit hard to adjust to the current day and the technologies that exist in the current form. But the effect on the media landscape is notable. So in the presence of this situation, the children are having to decide whether they want to continue to deal with their father's attempted acquisition or merger. But after a confrontation with the man who they're supposed to be dealing with, they realize he's just not really in touch with what they're trying to do as a mission. Kendall, on the other hand, is having to face one of the members of the board who confronts him for not being like his father and takes advantage of the fact that Kendall is a little bit less than Logan. And as a member of the board, he wants to flex his muscle and twist Kendall's arm into taking positions that Kendall is not ready to take. Roman, on the other hand, has been approached by an eccentric leader who's standing for office. And this eccentric leader is offering him a position of influence as long as he helps get him into office. Shiv, on the other hand, has created an unholy alliance with the man who's about to get into a merger with Waystar. He has convinced Shiv to be a part of an intelligence campaign in which she monitors the activities of the two brothers and relays these activities to him. So when we come into the election time and the season, those are the forces at play. You have the three children trying to deal with the loss of their father, while at the same time trying to navigate the new dispensation where the two sons are in charge, a CEO and COO, and where they're trying to see if they can mirror the influence that their father had on the political landscape. Shiv, incidentally, who is married to Tom, is also trying to work her way back into her marriage with Tom, but their marriage in this situation is in shambles. Tom is trying to wiggle his way out of a position that has him functioning, in a sense, as a lackey, just a guard dog that just has to do what he's told. So as the elections progress, it becomes very clear that it's going to fall on a few major states, and that Waystar, with its media arm, is going to be responsible for calling or determining the election result. All it's going to take is for Waystar to make or to release a single comment, and the rest of the smaller media companies are going to accept that as a decision. To make matters worse, there has been a bombing or some kind of fire at one of the polling stations, which has caused the loss of about 100,000 votes, which, if you know anything about American politics, can make a big difference in the outcome. So in this episode, you see all these forces coming into play as the children are forced to make decisions that are going to affect the nation and, of course, Waystar as a company. So that is a little bit of what happens. So the conversation I give you is a clip from the episode where everything has come to a head and some decisions are about to be made in the main media house where the result of the election is called. Listen in as I share this clip.
You are. You're okay. You've tried. That's all we can do.
Maybe the poison drips through.
No. No. You know what? I don't think even Dad would back him tonight.
He basically picked him.
Sure, but we throw the papers and the whole thing in for him, and then in a month, a week from now, the courts go the other way. We're essentially done as a news organization.
It's just hard to think we'd give it all away to Madsen. Could we try? Could you try once, direct to Nate, to get something from them to block the deal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
One of these?
Yeah. You're a good guy. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Just out Mena's.
So, yeah, shift seeing what we can get from the Dems.
Get the fuck out of here. Why?
I really need to know what we're doing, guys. If we want to stick with Wisconsin.
One moment,
gonna-
Tom, one moment, Tom, one moment. So, you talked to him?
Yeah, I think there's something there.
No, there's not.
Like,
Like they are willing to think.
Oh, they might be, or maybe they are willing to think. Maybe. That sounds like horseshit.
No, Rome, they're just not so direct. Yeah, I think we can probably get them to stop it.
Oh, they probably. Yeah. Sorry. No. Game over. Bullshit. No. We have to call it. Macon is rock solid.
Roman, even Dad in this situation would respect the process.
No,
He's not.
did whatever the fuck he wanted. One fax, he took out a government. He did fuck Lyle, send, and that was it. That's all it took. Fucking Canada, here, he didn't give a shit.
He liked stability, Rome. He pushed, but he didn't want shit to unravel. He helped end. I mean, he ended wars.
He ended wars that he started. He did whatever the fuck he wanted.
What did they say, Shiv? Like, what did Nate actually say?
He said they would talk and that they could see the arguments, and I think it's encouraging.
You felt like it was encouraging.
It was.
Wow.
It was encouraging.
It was a feeling. I got something real. This is fucking pointless. What a waste of time.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna call. I'm gonna be very direct. We just need a little bit more.
Don't call him.
Why?
They're busy.
Can't have uncertainty. Can't fucking market. The chaos of trying to rerun an entire election could just send the country into meltdown.
Okay, bad faith argument.
Telling you. Just telling you, cannot have uncertainty. China is coming.
China is coming?
China's coming.
China's already been. Next.
It's not like the fucking final anyway. Okay, there's the court shit, and it all kind of just fuzzes along, you know? It's just waste of fucking time. That we don't have, by the way.
Hey, Greg, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Do you know if there's something going on?
What else Nate, Gil, and fucking Jimenez offer you? Unlimited Social Security spending with this one weird trick? How was that call? What'd you get? Whole bunch of not much?
Really?
What?
I think you're a good guy.
Well, I found it hard to get Nate, so I summarized some impressions.
Oh, right. Smart. Really good, Shiv. But you lied,
Oh.
right? She didn't get anything from Nate.
Really?
She didn't speak to Nate. And she's in with Madsen.
Sorry, what?
No, I did what we all agreed to, that I got close to him so that I could help.
Shiv's fucking right?
Wow.
Shivy?
No. I was.
I fucking asked you some real questions, Shiv. I wondered why you looked like a goose trying to shit a house brick, you piece of dirt.
Okay, but you got yourself a little fucking side deal here?
No, I have some options. I was going through the plan, and then you two.
Mencken, right?
Mencken.
No,
Yeah.
what?
Tom!
No, you even wanted to push us out of the
Sure,
fucking net.
sure.
Aside from all this is not the right thing.
Aside from the fact that you lied to us and that doing what you want precisely plays into your own interests, yeah?
This doesn't. Yeah? Ken, please, come on. Come on. Who are we?
Oh, well, will no one think of the children?
You know what? No, I'm not going to let this happen. There comes a time where you have to stand
comes a
up
time.
for what you... Seriously, this is real, okay? I have concern for the state of the Republic and pluralism
Yeah.
and the
I'm
future
snoring.
of this
You're
country.
snoring.
And it is
Such
real.
a bore, Shiv. Jesus.
Fuck you, Ken.
He's right.
Yeah, you're boring. And you don't have a pastor in here.
Okay, well, fine. You know what? Maybe I'll go I'll go public.
Oh,
I'll
yeah?
go to the papers and people and tell them what you're actually fucking doing.
Well, if you're
Which
going
is-
to just be hysterical, we're going to have to, ask you to leave.
Fuck
People are
you.
trying to do some serious work in here.
Fuck you. This is about the future of the country.
No, I think it's because you broke up with your boyfriend.
Jesus, you're a prick.
Hello.
Hey, Tom.
Hey.
So, call it. You can call it.
No.
We're calling it?
Yeah, we called Wisconsin. Now we're going to call Arizona, so we call the election. We call the election?
Call it.
No. No, Tom. No. You're making a terrible mistake. Please don't.
Hey guys, it's not my call. It's not my call.
Okay.
It's your call. It's up
It's
to
our
you.
call.
If you say so.
I say so.
I say it, though. Who
Pontius Pilate.
cares? No one cares. Whatever that-
Hey, tell him I'm coming down. Yes. We're going to call it. Yeah, we're calling from
All
Mencken.
right.
Okay, tell him I'm coming. All right. Okay.
Great work, Tom.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Great night.
Intersection Magazine Podcast.